I gotta get the bag.
Do you like me?
Let's go.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Yes, we're back.
Marco.
Why is this not working? There we go. There we go, everyone. Wi-Fi connection looking a little bit sus, but we're here. We made it. We're here. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. It is Friday, and I'm back. And you guys are here in 53 deep and 28 likes deep, which we got to definitely fix that. What's up, everybody in the chat? All my members, we might have to fill in some of those non-member blanks that I see in the chat there. What's up, everybody? We are here, we are back, and we are here. Obama. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Jared says, drop a bag to start the stream quicker. So true. Next time we'll skip the intro if we get enough bag. So yes, thumbs up the ting, and let's get into it. You know what I realized? I need to start clipping segments from the stream that could be their own video. Do you get what I mean? Like, I gotta start, let me move this, make it smaller. Because in 2022, I had that strategy where I would record my live streams, and then after the live stream was done, I would treat the whole, 3 hour or however long stream like raw footage, and then cut that 3 hour stream down into like a 10 or 20 minute video. And then I would cut that video down into like as many, less than 1 minute clips for TikTok, Instagram, whatever that I could. And this strategy proved to work really well. I feel like, this is what all of the big professional streamers do, is they stream, the editors have the footage after the stream is done, and then the next day they have a bunch of videos that they can drop. So I did do that in 2022. Those videos, you won't see them on my page because I've, rebranded my page to be focused about MLM. But I had a couple of videos. I had one that was me commentating on like the Will Smith, Chris Rock slap that happened at the Oscars. That video did really good, got like 70,000 views just organically. And that was good. And I did another one about R. Kelly, and that one got like 20,000. I did it with a couple other ones. I did a Balenciaga one that got like a decent amount of views as well. Anywho, that strategy was really, really good, I think, because it costs nothing to make them. You just have to be quick. You got to respond while the topic is hot and while people are searching for it. And there's always news to be made. But anywho, I got to start doing that with my MLM themed live streams. And I specifically know what I would do. I want to do a series. I don't know what I would call it yet. Maybe I would call it Pyramid Profiles or something like that, or Pyramid Portrait. That's a good one, where I react to, a certain influencer in the MLM space, a certain guru. I have a bunch of these streams. If you go look on my YouTube channel, I have all these streams called Meet Such and Such, Meet Terry Johal, Meet Tim Sales, Meet Richard Sletcher. And all of these videos of me reacting to each of these people in the MLMs or in the industry to some degree, Eric Worre, you name it, those could definitely all be their own video. Each of these people could have multiple videos dedicated just to them, as I've already done several streams just about Dominic or Jessie Lee Ward or Eric Worre. So I definitely got to start chopping those up into, my strategy is pipeline. I got to definitely start doing that with these streams as well. So maybe tonight will be the first one, Today, here, let me click record and see if that works. Today, we are going to be looking at a gentleman named Richard Bliss Brooks, who calls himself Super MLM Man. I can't wait. What up, Panda? I see Panda in the chat. All my mods, all my goons, Lucy Tunes, Lucy Goons, what up? So I had this guy sent to me by Dave Vaughn. Shout out to Dave Vaughn. Richard Bliss Brooks has these videos that are like man on the street holding the microphone, like interview type videos where he goes up to people in public and asks them about multi-level marketing. And you just sort of have to see it to believe it. So let's watch one. This one is called MLM Superman Richard Bliss Brooke in Super MLM Man episode 1. This was uploaded 9 years ago, so I can't wait to see this. All right, let's check it out. Okay. Richard Brooke and the Bliss. Hold on, shit. Richard Brooke and the Bliss Business film crew hit the streets of Spokane, Washington to learn what people thought and felt about network marketing. Nice. We interviewed 30 people. We interviewed 30 people. 10 of them, Redo. We interviewed 30 people. 2 of them were in a direct selling company, 1 active and 1 non-active. Why is it so intense? As you can see, we have some work to do on what people think and feel about what we do. We repeat, none of the companies mentioned in this video are pyramid schemes. Our intention in interviewing people is to learn what their perceptions are about direct selling, multi-level marketing, and or network marketing. As you will learn in this video, the MLM business model is still mostly associated with pyramid schemes. We have a lot of work to do. Ignorance is Richard Bliss, LOL.
This is
no way. This cannot be real. Oh my gosh.
an interview about multi-level marketing.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yes.
Tell me what it is.
It's more like like social networking and all that good stuff.
Social networking.
Yeah,
That's very hip of
Pretty
you.
much the bottom line of it.
I love it. The old white guy telling the young black dude, "That's very hip of you." I already know this is gonna be good. I already know this is gonna be good.
So, but if I ask you who the president of the United States is,
Obama.
who's the vice president?
This was from 9 years ago, so Obama was the president.
Of the United States.
I do not know.
But vice, he doesn't matter anyway, does he?
Right. I don't stick with politics.
Yeah.
It's messy.
Okay. So, do you know who Warren Buffett is?
I do not.
Okay. How about Bill Gates?
Right, yes.
If I say the term to you, multi-level marketing opportunity, have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
What companies come to mind?
Bill Gates Company. Yeah.
Okay, Bill Gates Company. What's the name of Bill Gates
What?
Company?
Microsoft.
Okay, excellent. So if I say pyramid scheme, do any companies come to mind?
Bill Gates.
What? When I say the word pyramid scheme, do any companies come to mind? Bill Gates? What do you mean by that? I love these man on the street interviews because people, for whatever reason, just insist on acting like they know what they're talking about. I think Jimmy Kimmel has a whole series on this where he goes and tells like fake news to people on the street just to see if they will act like they know what's going on, and they'll just make it up. It's really amazing. It's like a placebo effect for facts. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, look at this face that we paused on too. So, okay, so Microsoft is a pyramid scheme. Okay, write this down, I guess. We're learning new things already.
Bill Gates again?
Being a trend.
You're on a trend. So has anybody ever come up to you and said, hey, how'd you like to make a lot of extra money, come to a meeting tonight, join our team, make a lot of money, drive a nice car?
I run the other way.
You run the other way. So does that happen to you, though? Do people say that to you?
I've had it happen in the past, yeah, with a couple, health products and stuff like that I know there's a pyramid scheme underneath it, yeah.
Health products with a pyramid scheme underneath it.
Well, all those energy drinks and things like that, I do not want to deal with that.
I think she's probably talking about Vima here. Yeah, probably Vima.
Yeah.
Oh no! Not him hiding behind the pyramid. What is he doing? Is he taking a shit back there? What is he doing?
So Mariah,
Oh, he has a cutout of a pyramid. Jesus.
who's the president of the United States?
Barack Obama,
And who's the vice president?
Joe Biden.
And do you know who Warren Buffett is?
Chocolate chip.
Sorry, I had to push my Biden button.
Yes,
Who is he?
he's a multi-billionaire.
Do you know what he does for a living?
Invests.
Okay. So when I say to you the term multi-level marketing opportunity, what comes to mind?
I think of people selling energy drinks and candles and Melaleuca and a whole bunch of other stuff.
And is that like a good feeling, a good idea, or not so good?
I think it can be done well in ways that empower salespeople, and I think it can also be very exploitive and damaging. So both. It's not either good or bad.
Great. Have you ever been involved in any of those companies or products?
People have tried to recruit me, but I've declined the opportunities.
When they tried to recruit you, what did they say?
They flattered me a lot. Oh, Mariah, you know so many people. You'd be so successful. You'd make so much money at this.
Why did he cut it there? Also, where is he going with this line of questioning? Do you know who Warren Buffett is? Who's the president? How does that even lead towards multi-level marketing? If I had to guess, he's trying to set them up by saying that, well, do you know who the president is? Because the president would be the top of the pyramid in terms of the government, and they love saying that the government is like a pyramid. So if you were to start by following along with his questions and saying, well, Obama's the president and Biden's the vice president, then maybe that's where he was going with it. But then he asks, do you know who Warren Buffett is? I'm not really sure where, and then he just cut the interview there. So I'm not sure where he's going with this, but maybe we'll find out.
If I say to you the term multi-level marketing opportunity, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Kyani.
Kyani. Yeah. Are you a Kyani distributor?
Yes.
For how long?
About a year.
And how you doing?
I did okay at start, but I kind of bagged it for a while. I'm letting everybody else build the pyramid under me.
You're letting everybody build the pyramid under you. Yeah. So what do you think? Where do you think you're going to be in the pyramid like 5 years from now?
Hopefully in the Bahamas with a martini.
Oh, I can't help but laugh along with them in that, because him saying, hopefully I'll be in the Bahamas with a martini him saying, hopefully in 5 years I'll be in the Bahamas with a martini is so exemplary of the sort of delusional, out of this world, not rooted in reality thinking that gets pushed onto people in MLMs. And it's encouraged. Listen, any person, how do I even... Kyani is an MLM company that was actually mentioned in the John Oliver video about MLMs. And by the way, thumbs up the stream, y'all. Come on, thumbs up.
Thumbs up the
thumbs up the ting. There's only half of y'all have clicked like. So, yeah, him saying out loud, I let everyone build the pyramid under me is sort of hilarious. But think about the most money you have ever had in your bank account at one time. Did you feel, even in that moment, like you could just kick your feet up and relax and sit on the beach and drink martinis and never do anything again? This is an absolute nonsensical pipe dream that people in MLMs have. They have this vision of themselves just spending all day laying down on the beach, drinking pina coladas and martinis. But for no person ever, even if you do have money, is that a reality. Jeff Bezos still goes to work. Bill Gates still be out here doing shit. So this idea that they have is, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, even if you did have money, sitting on the beach every day drinking martinis would probably get old pretty fast, and you would want to do something. But of course, these people are not thinking logically. These people are not in the real world when they're talking about these opportunities. So, wow, I can't really, man, it's just insane. It's anybody's game. Yeah, no shit. Benjamin, that's funny. Thumbs up the ting, y'all. Wow. I'm trying to think of a good analogy for this. Like, when they say that I'm just gonna, just gonna kick back and relax, it's like that day never really comes, when you just sit back and relax. I can't think of anybody. Actually, the only person I can think of that is actually doing that or living a life like that is Jack Nicholson. This guy is retired, he's a multimillionaire, and he just sits courtside at basketball games, watching the Lakers and chilling. But every picture I see of him, he doesn't particularly look too happy. So anyway, I'm speculating. It's has really nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm just saying, think about how actually attainable that is for most people. It's not. Jared says, who's the president? Do you know Warren Buffett? Do you like my cape? Yeah. Wow, 9 years ago, asking who's the president, you got the answer, Obama. Now, if you ask, remember the Side Talk video that went viral last year? Who's the president? Byron. Yeah, nobody drinks martinis on the beach. So true. All right, here we go. Wow. So Super MLM Man rides a unicorn. The lore goes deep.
Words, pyramid scheme, what comes to mind?
Pyramid scheme? Someone is scheming to mess with the pyramids or something?
Yeah, like somebody's...
I heard some stuff about electromagnetic pulses pulsing up into the what do they call that? Outer space and all that from all the pyramids around the world. I think I read that in the newspaper.
You read that in the newspaper, and that's a pyramid scheme when the electromagnetic pulses are conspiring around the world to mess with the pyramids.
Yeah, they out in the Bermuda Triangle is where it's strongest. If you haven't heard, the electromagnetic pulses that are coming out of the Bermuda Triangle are like 3 to 1 compared to all the other ones.
3 to 1 compared to the other. That's awesome, Tanner. Hey, thank you very much. Free Starbucks for you.
Sweet.
All right.
Who are these people he's conducting the interviews with? Like, he must be in Ohio or something, because this is the most, lowest hanging fruit, uneducated about MLM people that you could ask. I mean, especially consider this was 9 years ago. When was this uploaded? November 2013. Okay, so almost 10 years ago this was uploaded. So the public consciousness about multi-level marketing was even less than it is today. And there's still a lot of work to be done in terms of awareness even today in 2023. So I don't know. Maybe that guy with the beanie is just trolling. If so, he's an incredible troll. But wow. Definitely vibing with him. Oh, yeah, more B-roll on the ferry.
So you
whatever.
decided to walk around town with a talk like a pirate day sign.
Yes, and dressed in full pirate gear, and also anybody that gives me their best R, I'll be giving them a piece of me treasure.
This dude, he got to be in Ohio. Dollar Store, Vancouver, BC, straight up. Yeah, write this down, Connor Banshee. Pyramid schemes are part of the Bermuda Triangle where electromagnetic pulse...
Piece of your treasure.
I've got a bunch of candy here, and this is just something just to make people laugh and smile.
How's this one?
Arr! Oh, that'd be perfect.
Oh, perfect. How about some booty? Yeah, give me all of this. Give me. No, I just want one. You want a piece of candy? There you go. All right, so you obviously do not care at all what people think of you.
You know, not at all. No, not at all. A pirate never cares about what these landlubbers think about me.
So, have you ever heard of multi-level marketing?
Multi-level marketing? I'm afraid I have not.
How about network marketing?
Yes, I have heard of network marketing.
So, if I say network marketing, what company comes to mind?
Facebook.
Okay, so he's thinking social network. See, these people don't even know what he's fucking talking about. What is the purpose of this video? I'm so confused.
Facebook, yeah. Like Microsoft, maybe?
Definitely Microsoft, yep.
Okay, network marketing. How about direct selling opportunity?
This direct selling opportunity, that sounds like, you know, close person-to-person sale.
And any company come to mind?
Basically any retail outlet.
Like Nordstrom's or Macy's,
anything like that.
Dude, leave this pirate alone, bro.
Where it's
Okay,
actually,
so what if I say pyramid scheme? Any company come to mind?
Amway.
I like how Richard's way of debunking the accusations that certain companies these people name are pyramid schemes is by just putting this big sticker on the screen that says, not a pyramid scheme. Well, what about actually having a dialogue with them and arguing your point and explaining why it's not a pyramid scheme? By the way, I will just say as a disclaimer, every company that has the sticker pop up as saying it's not a pyramid scheme, in my opinion, is a pyramid scheme.
Oh, no, really, Amway?
That's the first one that everybody knows.
What's the second one?
A friend of mine was telling me this a few years ago. It's called Melaleuca.
Melaleuca.
Yeah.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Also a pyramid scheme. I'm going to edit this and put my own, definitely a pyramid scheme over top.
One of those things where you're buying products, selling it to other people, then they sell it to other people, and it's a weird trickle-down effect.
Oh, no. No, not Batman. Get him, Batman. Get him. You want to join my downline, son?
David, so who's the president of the United States?
Obama.
Obama. Who's the vice president?
Joe Biden.
Smart guy. So, have you ever heard of Warren Buffett?
Yep.
How about Bill Gates?
Yep.
Larry Ellison?
Yep. Well, yeah. No, he's Oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You're like 6 for 6. Have you ever heard of the term multi-level marketing?
Yep.
Any companies come to mind?
Amway.
And then what? That's the whole conversation? You're just going to cut it there? Leave Batman alone, bro. I need to make the follow-up to this video by going out on the street in my Batman costume in 2023 and asking people what they know about multi-level marketing as opposed to what he did in 2013 going around as Superman trying to defend them.
You ever heard of multi-level marketing?
Yes.
Like, yes.
Sure.
And when I say multi-level marketing, what companies come to mind?
Pyramid companies. Nothing good.
Nothing good.
Nothing good.
Any names of companies come to mind?
The Amway.
Amway.
No. No, leave the old ladies alone. Leave Gam Gam and Mima alone, bro.
Ladies involved in multi-level marketing now. You're not involved in any multi-level marketing now. So none of you
The audio quality is down there with Building Fortunes Radio.
ladies are in Amway or Avon or Mary Kay. Come on, tell the truth. No, 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 no. What are you? You're in Nikan. Who's your upline in Nikan? You know?
She's my upline.
Never even heard of that company. It's probably been shut down now. I bet you if I search it, I bet you he's going to have the thing pop up on the screen saying, Nikan is not a pyramid. Let me Google it. Nikan. MLM. Nikan MLM. I can't even find anything on it. Here, a Reddit post from 2018. Is Nikan still a thing? 2018. Wow. What the fuck? I'm gonna search. Oh, there's one on Quackwatch. Nikan MLM. I'm gonna see if they have any FTC troubles. Oh no, no Nikan. Hold on, I found FTC memo on Nikan. Here we go. Nick Cannon, Baby Making MLM. So true. MLM's Abysmal Numbers, chapter summary. This is from, okay, let's see. Nick. Oh, this is the John Taylor. Hold on. Nick Cann. Estimated annual income, $2,450 for the year. Oh, no, that's estimated costs. Approximation of all participants who lost money, 99.12% in Nikken. So I think that answers my question. And Nikken, let's see if it's on the list. Yep, it's on the list of companies that the FTC put on notice of fines that they could incur around making deceptive or unfair income claims. Every MLM in the world, by the way, is on this list, or at least every MLM based in the United States, which those ones then usually spread out to other countries. And anywho, let's continue.
Who's the most famous person in Nikken?
Welcome, Remus Holt. Glad you're here for the first live.
I know Dave Johnson.
Hold on.
You're in Nikken. Who's your upline in Nikken? You know?
She's my upline.
Who's the most famous person in Nikken you know?
Johnson.
I know Dave Johnson. Dave Johnson and I are super MLM men.
Oh my God. Dave Johnson. This is like what I was talking about on a recent live stream about how the people who are celebrities in these MLM companies, they're a celebrity when they're inside of the stadium on stage talking at the conference, or when they're in their office speaking in front of a room full of people who have been told that they're lit. But these people, Dave Johnson, John Smith, they are nobody. It is literally the most cookie cutter, John Doe, nobody ass names that you could think of. And that's because they are nobody. They're not successful entrepreneurs. They're not famous business people. They're not inventors of anything. They're not, revolutionary thinkers in the world of business. They're not, you say Dave Johnson, and this guy knows who you're talking about. We're super MLM man. But if you went out on the street, nobody would go, is that Dave Johnson? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody knows who Dave Johnson is. Is that John Smith? Is that Bob? Is that Chris Christopher? It's nobody. They're nobodies. These people do not have any, talent. They're not famous for any reason. They did not revolutionize anything. They are just known among the people in their company or in the MLM industry, which I even use the word industry in quotations because there's nothing industrious going on. This is an industry that claims to be network marketing or direct selling, right? It's an industry that claims to be direct selling, even though direct selling makes up less than 1% of annual retail sales, and the amount of people involved in all the MLM companies there are, virtually all of them lose money. It's not an industry. It is a widely perpetuated scam that has paid off the government and has done so for decades. And the grifters and scammers at the tops of these companies just continue to rinse and repeat and recycle the exact same mindless motivational babble and promises of wealth, the same formula that they have always used to keep the scam going. That's what it is. So these people are nobody.
Yes.
Randy, I'm Richard.
Nice to meet you.
When I say multi-level marketing company to you, any company come to mind?
AT&T.
AT&T is
AT&T, he's just making it up. What up, Mars?
a multi-level marketing company. Like if I say network marketing, does any company come to mind?
Amazon?
Amazon.
He's just guessing. He's literally just making it up.
If I say direct selling opportunity, does any company come to mind?
Like a telemarketing?
Telemarketing. How about if I say pyramid scheme, does any company come to mind?
I'm not sure what that means.
You're not sure what a pyramid scheme is? No. Okay. So if I said to you, hey, how'd you like to make an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month working with me selling a product, what's the first thing that would come to mind if I said that to you?
Like selling knives?
Selling knives. And does that appeal to you?
No.
Why not?
I'm just not into selling stuff.
My baby is sleeping.
Thank you, Johnny Azul. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Thank you, Johnny. Hey, yeah, Streamlabs link in the chat, y'all. What are we saying? Let's get them bags rolling, too, you know. I'm trying to get on Dave Johnson's level.
All right, cool.
Thank you, Mars, for thumbs upping the ting. Make sure y'all click thumbs up, too. Yeah, McDonald's, nothing burger.
Cool. So, can you sell me a little harder about how you're not into selling stuff?
Well, I mean, I don't want to sell stuff door to door.
Would you sell stuff like what? Like car to car?
Prefer the phone.
Phone? So you're a telemarketer.
Yeah.
So if I said, how'd you like to make an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month working from home, talking on the phone, you're in.
I'm in.
Oh my God. See, nobody even knows what this guy is talking about. This is 2013, so I'm wondering what the point of this video even is. Save all the drops, y'all. He wants to keep talking to this guy because he knows nothing. Exactly.
Hi, I'm Pyramid Man. Pyramid Man.
The fact that he's going around saying, I'm Pyramid Man, and dressing up with this customized Superman costume saying, I'm Super MLM Man, and then he had a videographer come out and film him talking to people, and then they looked over the footage and edited it together, and then he thought, yeah, that's good, let me post this on the internet. In 2013 is super revolutionary and also goes to show how unchecked multi-level marketing companies have been for basically the entire history of multi-level marketing. They have become so brazen and cavalier in their claims that he can laugh on camera and say, I'm Pyramid Man. It's absolutely insane. These people are literally, I'm trying to think, you know, what's a way I can say this without being sued by Richard whatever. I mean, these people are grifters who have gone unchecked for so long, and they have no shame about it. It's like you get away with something for so long, eventually you stop even feeling fear around the idea of doing it. Thank you, Beyond.
Do you keep your income options open for making extra money? Okay.
Imagine that guy came up to you on the street. Do you keep your options open for making extra money? I'd be so scared.
Ashley, some baseline questions. These are important. Look into the camera. Okay. Who is the president of the United States?
Barack Obama.
Who's the vice president?
What's his name?
What's his name? You're asking.
Wow, what's his name? Even people in 2013 knew who Donald Trump was. The fact that some of these people don't even know who the vice president was and now he's the president is crazy. Not even 10 years ago. Not even 10 years ago, the average person on the street in Washington, mind you, right? He said he's in Spokane, Washington. Yes, in Washington, people didn't know who Joe Biden was. That is amazing.
That's going to be ISU. What's the vice president of the United States? Anybody know?
Vice president of the United States?
Yeah.
Joe who?
Anybody know?
Biden. Joe
Biden.
Thank you.
Joe Biden.
Granny, where is Grandpa? Oh, sweetie, he's just pretending to be Super MLM Man again. He'll be back shortly. Hilarious.
Okay. Do you know who Warren Buffett is?
I do.
Who is he?
Well, is he an artist?
He is an artist.
Yes.
Yes, Warren Buffett is an artist.
Okay.
And he's one of the most famous artists ever, right?
Sure, yeah.
Do you know who Bill Gates is?
A rapper? What, dude? America, y'all something else, man. Oh, Washington State. Well, still.
I do.
Who is he?
He's the richest man in the world.
He is the richest man in the world, or so they say.
Okay.
All right, so if I say to you...
Wrong. Dave Johnson is the richest man in the world.
Multi-level marketing opportunity, what comes to mind?
I'm not sure.
How about if I say direct selling opportunity? Anything come to mind?
Sales. I mean, I'm not sure what you're trying to get at.
Okay, how about if I say pyramid scheme? Anything?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Amway.
You've been debunked, Ashley. Amway is not a pyramid scheme. How do I know? Because the editor put that on the screen.
Amway.
Amway.
Any other companies come to mind?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's
Name them, please.
Life Shotz.
Never even heard of it. Okay. Oh, what does it say? Oh, shit. Ooh, that's a twist. The second pop-up says, Richard owns Life Shotz. She doesn't know. Crazy. I gotta search up Life Shotz. Life Shotz MLM. Changes its name and introduces two new... Okay. The first result when I search Life Shotz MLM is FTC. Oh, Life Shotz was also mentioned on the list. Let me see. Life Shotz MLM. Let me pull it up for you guys to see too. Uh-oh, Jaina. Uh-oh.
Hey, Scott Johnson. Lol middle finger.
Yeah, there you go, Scott. Fuck him. Where's the...
Come on, Marco. Fuck him.
All right, let's check out Life Shotz. Thank you, Jaina. MLM Legal. Wow, that website is... Can't even look at it. Life Shotz. Founded in 2010. Richard Brooke is the founder and CEO. Okay. The company is renamed. Oh, it was called 2110. Then it was renamed to Life Shotz. Okay. Now what's it called? This is in 2015. They changed its name to Life Matters. Oh, my God. Life Matters MLM. Young Living Essential Oils acquires Life Matters in non-cash acquisition. Wow. I mean, hey, shout out to Richard. He built up the business and sold it. Crazy. All right, let's go back over here and see what she knows about Life Shotz. Yeah, Shotz. Imagine this is like one of those day game like pickup artists. He's like, what do you know about pyramid schemes? She's like, Life Shotz. He's like, what do you know about back shots? No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Life Shotz?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
What?
You said Life Shotz is a pyramid scheme?
A little bit.
Where have you heard of that company?
What was that?
Wait, that company. What? Dude, this guy is insane. I gotta hear that again.
Said Life Shotz is a pyramid scheme?
A little bit.
Where have you heard of that company?
What was that?
Where'd you hear that company?
I don't want to say now.
It's okay. It's actually hysterical. We're gonna give you a $100 Starbucks card for telling us about Life Shotz, the pyramid scheme.
Well, I don't know if it necessarily is. My best friend is the vice president of marketing for that company.
Oh, and what would your best friend's name be?
I don't think I should say.
Does it start with an M?
Yes.
So you think your best friend, Melissa,
Oh my God.
is the vice president of marketing of a pyramid scheme?
Just the way that it's run, I thought that you have like your upper levels and then you get people underneath you to basically work for you. And that's...
So you think whoever's running it is running it like a pyramid scheme?
I really don't want to answer this.
Poor woman, she is so uncomfortable. And we can't see his face right now, but he's probably looking at her like... He's probably looking at her like... You think Life Shotz is a pyramid scheme? My company is a pyramid scheme.
No, it's a good question, right?
This is not from her. I'm going to say this. This was my own experience with it, with one of the people that I met with, who is one of the reps for it.
You guys gotta thumbs up the ting, bro. Only 85 out of 130 of y'all have. That's crazy. Come on.
Where is this going?
It's not going anywhere.
Okay.
No,
Who is one of the reps for it. Where is this going?
it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
No, it's just totally, we're going to actually put this in a time vault and nobody will ever see it for like 200 years. Okay, so you have, in terms of pyramids.
Well, damn, man.
Games, you have Amway, you have Life Shotz, any other companies?
Yeah, he just ruined that friendship right there for sure. She was trying to walk it back so that it didn't mess up the relationship with Melissa, whose name she didn't even want to say, by the way. Oh man, she walked right into it. What are the odds she happened to run into the CEO. I work for a company called Shotz. My CEO runs around in a Superman costume, calling himself Pyramid Man. But we're legit. He's about to call Melissa. He is a freak. She's handling this situation so well, says Bug. I agree, man. Wow.
Come to mind?
Isogenics?
Isogenics.
Also a pyramid scheme.
So has anybody ever tried to recruit you into these companies?
Oh, all of them.
All of them. Yeah. And what do they say to you to try to recruit you?
Give us money, and we will make you money.
That's pretty good line, isn't it?
Yeah.
You give me money, and I will make you money.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No.
Never?
No.
You've never done it?
No.
Will you ever do it?
No. No way.
Not ever, ever?
Not a pyramid scheme.
Okay. What if there was a product that you absolutely fell in love with?
This woman is actually smart. This woman, despite not knowing who the vice president was at the time, or the fact that she thought, and her thinking that Warren Buffett was an artist, which she actually seems to be the most thoughtful about the subject, and I'm guessing it's because of her friend Melissa's involvement in this company.
Okay. What if there was a product that you absolutely fell in love with? Like, let's go back to this Shotz thing. Have you ever tried Shotz?
I am in love with Shotz.
Could you repeat that?
I'm in love with Shotz.
Is that a true statement?
100% true. I actually used the protein shake this morning.
What's the name of the protein shake?
LS Vibe?
The Joker!
You're the grand prize winner of the day! So if you love the product, how would you feel about telling other people about it?
I do it all day.
You do that all day.
I think I know where he's going with this. I think he's trying to be like, basically the same thing that Nathan said in my ACN presentation that I attended at the beginning of 2020. I don't think this part of him saying this was included in my ACN video, but in that presentation, Nathan goes, you know, you're wearing Nike and you're wearing all these brands that you advertise every day to people out in the world who see you for free. Why not advertise your own company? And they try to make this comparison that affiliate marketing is in some way the same thing as multi-level marketing or network marketing, and it isn't. I'm guessing that's where Richard is going with this here. If you really love the product, how would you feel about telling other people about it? Well, and then I'm guessing his next step is to go, so you're already kind of doing it. Why not get paid off doing that? Whatever. This is nonsense. It is yet another one of the countless logical fallacies in multi-level marketing. If you pull on a thread, any thread in multi-level marketing, you will only uncover more deception. This is the same thing also that our friend Dominic Izzo tried to say in one of the streams that I reacted to one of his videos. He pulled up an anti-MLM creator's video. I think it was Kiki Chanel. And his video was all about how she is just as bad. She is perpetuating the things she's criticizing. And he shows how he goes to her Instagram bio and there's like an Amazon affiliate link in her bio where people can buy stuff from her Amazon list of links and then she can get a commission off it. And it's like his big gotcha moment. He's like, oh, so that's network marketing. You're marketing to your network. Except it's not. These terms, network marketing, multi-level marketing, they are made up terms used to disguise what is really going on, which is a pyramid scheme. Direct selling is actually a real thing. It is not what they are doing, but it is a real thing. Is it a prominent thing? No, it is an obsolete thing. But direct sales was at one time, a more common way of doing things. Today, direct sales accounts for less than 1% of all retail in North America annually. It is basically insignificant. It is basically non-existent. So people in multi-level marketing, again, any thread you pull on when you're discussing multi-level marketing, any thread you pull on when you discuss multi-level marketing, you are only going to find more deceit. It's hard to even talk about because for me to say I am anti multi-level marketing, as Robert Fitzpatrick very eloquently puts in his book, Ponzinomics, it's sort of weird and untrue to say that you are anti-MLM. It's like saying you're anti-murder. And even more perplexing is that when I say I'm anti-multi-level marketing, I am affirming that multi-level marketing is a real thing for me to be against, but it's not a real thing. There is no such thing as multi-level marketing the way that it's supposed to be done. On the FTC site, they have this arbitrary, amorphous, vague description of what a legitimate multi-level marketing company is. And yet I have never found or read about any MLM company that actually operates legitimately as per the specifications of the FTC, nor has the FTC ever come out and named one company that they think is a legitimate multi-level marketing company. Furthermore, every single MLM company that was shut down for being a pyramid scheme, think Vima, they got in trouble for being a pyramid scheme, they were, up until the day they got in trouble, just a legitimate MLM company. So anyways, back to Dominic Izzo. He tried to say that Kiki Chanel was doing the same thing because she was marketing to her network using her Amazon affiliate link. But affiliate marketing is not the same thing as multi-level marketing, network marketing. They have tried and succeeded, by the way, very, very well. They've done a very good job at the MLM industry, if you want to call it that, has done a very good job at misappropriating words and applying them to the pyramid scheme that they operate in order to confuse people. And they've done a really good job at it, actually. They are trying to get it to the point where the terms multi-level marketing, network marketing, direct sales, etc., are synonymous with one another, even though they are completely different things, and some of those things don't even exist in the first place. Thank you, LV Louise. He's saying, Nikki, don't stop, you're the bestest. And I'd just be coming off the top as bestest. Yeah, thank you. We love the Nikki lyrics right there. Thank you.
Bars.
So yeah, the MLM scam has done a very good job at trying to change the public's understanding of what it is they do by using terms that are either made up terms or terms that don't actually mean multi-level marketing, but they're trying to make them synonymous. Think Kleenex. Kleenex is the brand name of the tissue. They're actually just called tissues. If I held up that white square of paper, it would be a tissue. It'd be a piece of tissue. But when someone says, yo, pass me a Kleenex or pass me the Kleenex, you know what they're talking about, because Kleenex has done such effective branding that, you know, at least me growing up, I always referred to it as Kleenex. Even though there are many other brands, you know, there's Scotties, but I don't say pass me a Scotties. You get my point. So they're trying to do the same thing and call pyramid scheming multi-level marketing. Then multi-level marketing got a bad rap because people got hip to what it was. So now they're trying to say, oh, it's network marketing. It's, you know, you name it. They'll keep coming up with new terms. Network marketing, we're just marketing to our network. Everybody does that. But, well, that's not true. If we're going to look at it that way, right? But if we're going to look at it that way, just defining it based off breaking down the words in the title, network marketing, it means you're marketing to your network. Okay, well then, if we're using that criteria, let's do the same thing to the term multi-level marketing. I'm marketing to multiple levels, right? But that's not what's happening in multi-level marketing. In multi-level marketing, you're not marketing anything. There's no market. You're using wealth claims or product health claims with certain products, saying it can cure COVID or whatever. You're not marketing anything. You're selling a dream. You're telling rags to riches stories and promising exorbitant wealth for a very small investment, knowing full well that people do not receive that. I wouldn't exactly call that marketing. And the multi-level part of it is also deceptive because you're not marketing to multiple levels. You're marketing to infinite levels. That's how a pyramid scheme works. There's no end in sight. It's like the math that I always come back to, the math that has been shown and debunked so many times. If you recruited 5 who recruited 5 who recruited 5, within 13 cycles, you would run out of people on the entire planet of Earth to recruit. So how is it it's not just multi-level, it's unlimited levels. Again, this is all subterfuge. It is all linguistic sleight of hand, language games, silver-tongued trickery. I don't know what else it's deception. It is lying. So I'm guessing that's where he's going with this. Don't talk down on David E. Monitier's mental health spray. Hilarious. Oh, I think I had some lag for a sec there. Okay, let me see what y'all are saying. Thumbs up the ting, by the way, y'all. Come on now. I love how professional and cool she's acting in the face of craziness. Me too. In her defense, I wish I didn't know who Biden was. Yep. His teeth do look like chiclets. So true. I hope she would have. I wish this woman would have ran away from him. Most of the really successful affiliate marketers I've met got their start in MLM. Trevor says, I was on my deathbed and the doctors decided to pull the plug. But luckily, a distributor sold my aunt some life shots, TM, in the hospital lobby. Now I'm back to 100. There you go. I remember, Jay says, in 2013, I remember MLMs leaning away from the terms network marketing / MLM and pushing residual income. Kill me. Johnny Azul says, in the digital advertising world, the term direct sales has a very specific meaning and has nothing to do with these bozos. Exactly. All right. I'll be your Scotty. If you're marketing to a network, why does that market need to be exclusive? Them guns. Thank you, Benjamin. All right. What up, NPAZ? Okay, let's continue with this here.
What do you do if they want to buy some?
I tell Melissa.
What if somebody wanted to, that you told about it, they actually got involved and they wanted to sell it, but there was an opportunity for you to make some money if you got involved? Then would you want to do it?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, then wouldn't that make you being a pyramid schemer?
No. Because if I can get free product or money in exchange for what I'm doing, then I'm benefiting, at least. If I keep my day job and I can get the product I love for free, then I think it would be better.
So then you're not doing a pyramid scheme?
No way.
Okay. Have you?
I think she realized that he was somebody. He was obviously, I think she realized that he was obviously pro Life Shots or pro MLM based on the fact that he knew her friend Melissa, and she walked it back, and I'm guessing her answer is saying, oh no, if I was able to get free product and make money, I'm guessing she's just repeating the pitch Melissa gave to her to try to appease his suspicion. That's my guess.
Free, then I think it would be better.
So then you're not doing a pyramid scheme?
No way.
Okay. Have you? What is your name?
No. Leave Becky alone. Wow, he finally met his intellectual equivalent out on the streets of Washington. He finally met his intellectual equivalent. He finally met his intellectual equivalent on the streets of Spokane, Washington, in the form of Becky. I wonder if she'll join his downline.
Becky, have you ever heard of multi-level marketing?
Yeah.
You.
Kids are hilarious, bro. Kids will just nod and smile to anything, huh?
Have heard of multi-level marketing? You're a pretty smart girl. What companies come to mind when I say multi-level marketing?
Apple juice? What companies come to mind when I say multi-level marketing? Scooby-Doo? Oh my God. Poor kid. Leave her alone, dude. This is so bad.
Yeah, you're going to keep that a secret, aren't you? Have you ever heard of a pyramid scheme? Would you ever get involved in a pyramid scheme? You would. High five me. All right.
No! No! No, Becky. Would you ever get involved in a pyramid scheme? Yeah, high five me. Why are you high fiving her? Isn't the whole point of this video to prove somehow that MLM companies are not pyramid schemes, and yet earlier in the video, you were laughing with the guy saying, people were building the pyramid under you, and then calling yourself Pyramid Man, and then high-fiving Becky when she says she would join a pyramid scheme. No, bro. What? Now Scott Johnson is gonna be commenting on Becky's mom's Facebook, like shitting on her. Scott Johnson gonna be like, Becky doesn't even understand the tool scam. I can't believe you've done this, Richard. Don't insult Becky's intelligence, for real. What up, bad dog? Did I ever find out what happened to Nathan from ACN? Yeah, he's insurance salesman now in out east. Mental gymnastics, yeah. Apple juice? I thought that was funny. Next guest on BFR. Come to my podcast and defend your position, coward. Wow. Poor Becky. Yeah, that was 9 years ago. So Becky's probably like literally, how old was she there? Maybe 3 or 4? That's insane. You can fly. Are we using the same shot as earlier? All good. Wow. Until next time. To subscribe to future escapades of Super MLM Man, enter your email below. This is a generic site, and your generic trust is held in the highest of regard. What does it mean? Subscribe, and we'll send you one of Richard's articles on how to represent, invite, and educate people on what we do to build trust, admiration, to direct selling. If you are not using the 4-year career to break down barriers, educate, and inspire people into your business, try it now. Okay? And then it holds on that screen for like the next 30 seconds. Okay. You thought it was over. What if I told you...
What you were about...
Oh, shit. What if I told you... So fucking cringe, for real. You thought it was over, but what if I told you there was more Super MLM Man on the Street videos? As a matter of fact, there is one from only 3 years ago, 2019... So almost 4 years ago, actually. Yeah, July 2019. It's June 2023 when I'm filming this. He has a video from 4 years ago, Super MLM Man, Young Living, Richard Bliss Brook. Got to do it to him. Let's check it. These men always seem like their lives have been way too easy, for real.
Have you ever heard of network marketing? Can you name any companies that you think might be pyramid schemes? How about multi-level marketing? Does that ring a bell?
He has the full costume now. Before he just had the before he just had the upper body piece in the cape. Now he's got pants with it. Woo! Fire.
I'm Super MLM Man!
Wow, fuck me.
Follow these ladies, but she wants, you color my world, she wants to be interviewed. I can tell she wants to be interviewed. What about you, young man? What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah?
Yes.
Where do you live?
Surprise, Arizona.
You live in, is where you live in Surprise, or do you actually live in Surprise?
I actually live in Surprise.
Have you ever heard of network marketing?
Yes, I have.
How do you know?
My name's Daniel, and I live in Surprise. My name's Richard. I live in Denial.
Anything about network marketing?
Well, I do Young Living, or my mom does, and I have met very successful people. And I have read several books, including 25 to Life, and I have been reading a couple more.
Beautiful.
That's got to be a setup. This is after Richard sold his Life Shotz company to Young Living, so.
And that first book you read, 25 to Life, who wrote that?
Adam Green.
Royal Crown Diamond. Wow. Not part of a pyramid scheme.
About?
It's about a lot about financial freedom. If you want to be free from that, make sure not to go in a job that's keeping you in jail, where you're basically getting paid just enough not to quit, and you're working hard enough not to quit, and how to escape that and live the life that you desire.
And how would you escape that and live the life that you desire?
I would, if I were stuck in that jail, I would probably go into network marketing, and I would just find...
If I were stuck in that jail, this kid has been listening to some bullshit. Those horrible JOBs. This young man's woke. He's red-pilled. He knows that those JOBs are akin to slavery.
Some books, 25 to Life, stuff like that, and I would read all those to make sure that I'm on the right track.
Beautiful. Nice work, Elijah. Thank you. Let's go out here. All right, we're headed to the public sidewalk. How about this gentleman? You look studious.
Studious.
Are you smart?
Decent-ish. I'm from Arkansas.
This white dude with dreads. How great would it have been if Richard was like, you look studious, and he was like, Jaman, big up. As soon as he pulls up, big up Young Living. All right. That kid is part of the tool scam for real. Wow. X Gonzalez says, Pyramid Man? No, I'm a chairman. So sad. Literally child abuse. Yeah, Benjamin, you'll see that in the new video. No way he's about to say, I'm from Arkansas, so I'm not studious. This is an amazing stream. Thank you again, X Gonzalez. All right, thumbs up the stream. All right.
You look studious.
Studious.
Are you smart?
Decent-ish. I'm from Arkansas, so...
I don't. You know, you could be from Bentonville, which would make you the richest man in the world almost, right?
Walmart,
yeah. So what's your name?
Bill.
What town in Arkansas, Bill?
Conway.
Conway, Arkansas.
Yeah, Conway.
What are you doing here in Salt Lake?
Oil convention.
Oh, you're an oil convention.
I'm an oil guy.
You're an oil guy. So if I were to ask you, have you ever heard of network marketing, what would you say?
Yeah, I'm in it.
You're in it.
I'm living the dream.
You're living the dream. But we just talked to a gal, you know, not like, he's out of here. So we just talked to a gal like 50 feet away that said that specifically Young Living and doTERRA, those oil companies, are pyramid schemes.
Oh no, the pyramid scheme.
Woo. Yeah. So how long have you been in Young Living?
About 4 years.
And how you doing?
Well, for the effort that we're putting in, we're doing about, you're getting out of it what we're putting in.
Yeah.
Wow. I actually feel awful for that guy. That guy is a victim. I mean, doesn't that tell you everything you need to know? How you doing so far in the company? Well, getting out of it what I put in. Who told you that? You know, that's just what they told him. You get out what you put in. The system works. Do you? And for sure, this guy is losing money.
You have a rank? What's your rank?
Senior star.
Senior star.
From the bottom, yeah.
All right.
Been busy with kids. And
how many kids you got?
We got 3, a 2, a 4, and a 6-year-old.
Well, let me tell you the secret to being successful in Young Living.
What's that?
You need about 8 more kids.
I know.
That's it.
Absolutely disgusting. This poor guy, 3 kids, aged 2, 4, and 6, has been in Young Living for 4 years, is obviously making no money, is a senior star. What is it? What's it mean? It means nothing is the answer. Just like they have all these rank titles. They don't mean anything. As a matter of fact, earlier when he was talking to Ashley out on the street, and she said, my best friend is the VP of marketing. I wonder, was her friend actually the VP of marketing, or was VP of marketing just her rank title? Sort of like how some people are called senior vice president, senior marketing director. Are you actually the senior person who is in charge of directing marketing, or is it just the fancy sounding name? I'm a chairman. Are you actually a chairperson on the board of the company? Or is that just a made-up term that they gave you because you had 50 people under you? And then for Richard here to say, you know, the key to success in Young Living, have 8 more kids. Again, it's amazing to me how brazen and boisterous and like cocksure these MLM pushers have become by getting away with financial murder for so long. Like, even that right there, if he was before a jury or if he was being questioned by the FTC in a court case and they said, what exactly did you mean that success in Young Living is dependent on having 8 more kids? Do you mean that you need to recruit more people? It's like, damn, bro. Insane.
That's it. The more kids you got, the higher your rank is. You got to homeschool them, and you got to have at least 6. And if you got 8 or 10, I mean, I know one leader, she's got 15 kids.
I met a guy, he's a diamond, he's got like 22 kids.
22 kids.
And grandkids and everything. I'm like, man, that is the secret.
It is.
I think so.
All right, so get busy.
I'm going to get on it.
All right.
You are the official guy who is under Adam Green, right?
The official guy who's under Adam Green.
That's so creepy. Look at how he approaches her and gets so close, and she's moving back.
It is.
I think so.
All right,
Look.
so get busy.
I'm going to get on it.
All right.
You are the official guy who is under Adam Green,
One
right?
step, 2
The
steps,
official guy who's under Adam
3
Green.
steps.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I want to say I've seen you floating around on the Facebook world, and I'm like making, you know, you see.
Is
so
this your
much.
husband?
Oh yes.
You two are supposed to be getting busy. If you want a rank advance.
I know, but he got a vasectomy. If that's
what?
Yeah, we're stuck at the bottom because I laid off the factory. You know what I'm saying? We got outnumbered.
Sir, I'm the security director here.
Thank God for that security guard, honestly.
I'm gonna let you know you have to be off the property to keep doing this.
Okay.
It's just down there. You'll see a change in color of brick to that red color,
And then we're good.
and then you're golden. Yeah.
What about you? Can I ask you, have you ever heard of network marketing?
Are you talking about multi-level marketing?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And could you name some companies that you know?
I could, but I'm not going to.
What do you think of it? Just tell me what you think.
Let me
Walk
step
with me.
off the property.
Walk with me and tell me what you think about network marketing.
I believe in a free market. If people want to do it, let them do it.
I like that. You should run for office. You shouldn't be the security director. You should be like a state senator. Maybe these ladies will talk to us. What?
Yes, I know what network marketing is.
You want to be famous for 15 minutes?
This video has 834 views, just for the record.
What's your name?
I'm Debbie Gordon,
Debbie, where do you live?
Texas.
Where in Texas?
Burleson, right outside Fort Worth.
Beautiful. Ann? Anthony?
My wife.
Ann? Kathy.
Granbury, Texas.
Granbury. I just saw you in the elevator this morning. Didn't I?
We need a picture.
Well, let's get a picture. Get a picture. We're out interviewing people that don't know anything about network marketing. So.
Network marketing.
City Creek Mall so far is not real fond of us.
2, 1.
Tag me.
We will, Mr. Brooks.
Jesus. Ugh. Of all of the cringe we've seen so far, the cringiest thing to me thus far is this 70-some-year-old man going, tag me. Tag me. Imagine your grandma or grandpa being like, tag me. Tag me. That's a drop.
You're welcome. Well, I don't want to talk to those guys. They're smoking. First of all, are you smart?
What did he say? Oh, they're smoking like cigarettes.
Yes.
Are you a critical thinker?
Yes.
Well-read?
Yes.
You go to college?
Yes.
What do you do for a living?
I teach about Young Living essential oils.
What's that?
It is helping people to live without all the synthetic chemicals dragging their bodies down and helping them to live a more natural lifestyle.
Wow.
Changing their lives.
Changing their life.
Yeah.
Really? So what plant does that lemongrass essential oil come from?
And is there a financial opportunity attached?
Of course.
Tell me about that.
Financial opportunity attached is if someone else wants to share the oils with people as well. I help train them to do that at no cost, and they get to change their life in more ways than one.
More ways than one.
Yeah.
How much money can I make doing that?
And there's no limit.
Wow. And how long have you been doing it?
About a year and a half.
And how you doing?
Great.
What is great? Quantify great.
Quantify great. I'm doing what I know I was created to do and put on this earth to do.
Why does no one give him a straight fucking answer? First the guy with the dreads, well, you know, we're getting out what we put in. Now this girl, I'm doing great. Define great. Quantify it. Well, I'm doing what God put me here to do. Last time I checked, that's not a quantity. When I was in elementary school in math class and the teacher said, show your units, I didn't write 24 doing what God told me to. Insane.
You're living your life purpose.
I'm living my life purpose.
What's your rank?
I'm about to be, I'm an executive right now.
High five. Good for you. Where do you live?
We're originally from New York, but we move every couple of months, so we're in Virginia right now.
RVing?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that lifestyle.
She lives in a fucking trailer. I'm living in my purpose, though. I'm doing great. I'm an executive.
We love it, too.
Okay. Tell us your name for the record.
Nora.
Nora?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Montana.
Montana.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is Dottie Montana. She's really the ranker. She's the one that's an
Hi, Dottie Montana. Yeah. Do you like the essential oils, Dottie?
Loves them.
Which is your favorite oil, Dottie?
Peace and calming.
Peace and calming. Yeah, peace and calming.
I guess I don't have
Dottie.
to worry about you. She's a good judge of character.
Beautiful. Okay.
So what's this for? Now you have to tell me. I did my part.
What do you want to know about?
Who are you? What are you filming this for?
We're filming a documentary on network marketing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, you came at the right time here, huh?
Have you ever heard of the For Your Career? The book.
Trying to think. Oh, yeah, the book. I was going to say if it was a documentary, no.
Have you heard of the book?
Yes.
Have you read it?
No. Oh. Sorry. I will.
That's his book, by the way.
Pick that
Did
up.
you write it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. I'll definitely pick it up now.
So this was a good 2 minutes,
Yes,
right?
this was fun.
Yeah.
That's what she said?
Is this going to be on like a documentary? Like a
Yeah.
Which one?
Super. Where is it? It's on the inside.
Can we get a selfie?
Yeah.
So when it comes out, I can.
Wow, nobody answers a straight question. Nobody answers a question straight, rather, not even him. What documentary is it going to be on? My YouTube video that got 834 views, actually.
Like, yeah, cool. All right. And I met Superman.
How about this nice couple? Where are you from? Mexico? Are you here for a convention?
No.
Okay. Bye. Shall we go down to Richard's Court? Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Are you in a hurry? Come on, Dottie. Come here, Dottie.
Great comment from Lil Ray. How telling is it that he has to prowl around where a Young Living conference/event is taking place for anyone to say good things about network marketing? So true.
Yeah, sweetheart. Come here. Right here by our tree. Yeah, you get to go back and see her. Yes. Peace and calming is your favorite, huh? Yeah.
You do the oils too?
Who, me?
Yeah.
That'll be our secret.
Well, if you don't, let me give you my card. How about that?
Dottie, I'm about to get recruited.
No, hey, I'm just saying if you don't, you need someone to teach you about them then. Because they'll completely change everything about your life.
Completely change everything about my life.
Yes.
Starting with
helping you sleep better and manage any of your daily stressors.
I like how you moderate those claims.
I have to moderate those claims so that I can.
Insane.
Very compliant of you.
Well, thank you. I think you do use the oil.
The fact that you would have to try so hard to like consciously not say something that could be deemed deceptive says so much.
You know all the lingo. I'm gonna Google you and be like, oh my gosh, how? There you go.
There she is.
Dottie has her Facebook page with all the animals and oils on there too on the back.
wildandfree.adventures.
Yeah.
This is Elijah, by the way.
Elijah's amazing.
Elijah, tell Nora a little bit about you.
Well, I already introduced myself that I'm 11, and I got the privilege to meet Mr. Richard, and I am going to be a Royal Crown Diamond before Adam Green.
I believe it 100%.
Have you ever heard of Adam Green?
Yes, he's great.
Is he?
He's
How
amazing.
great is he? Tell me about Adam Green.
He taught me last year at convention that you need to surround yourself with the people that you would like to basically be the average of.
That is such great value that I'm sure you paid a very reasonable price for at that convention. I'm sure it didn't cost you in excess of 4 figures to get down to that convention, all things considered, and hear Adam Green and hear John Smith and Bob Johnson explain to you that you need to surround yourself with people who are like-minded and take massive action.
So that was a good lesson.
Like
And
maybe your income is the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with?
more for me, just in regards to character. I honestly, the money part is going to be great and the freedom of that, but I really do care more about just the character of the people that I'm around and helping people that are ready to change.
What else do you know about Adam Green?
Not a whole lot, honestly.
Have you ever read his book, 25 to Life?
No. But
Elijah, tell her about his book, 25 to Life.
So 25 to Life is about getting out of financial freedom.
Into financial freedom.
Into financial freedom, sorry.
Out of financial bondage.
Out of financial bondage, and what you want to do is you really want to just turn around your life over. If you want to do that, I would suggest just looking at that book. I already can tell you have, because you do Young Living. It's a really good business.
He read it.
Him.
Yeah, he's
I
awesome.
don't have kids, but man, if I
Is that his grandson or what the fuck?
just need to adopt one, just take him.
Okay.
We'll be all set.
Yeah.
All right. Now
You're
I have
late.
to go meet someone, but he came over to talk to me. I was like, no, I need a picture with Dottie. And okay, well, it was nice to meet you guys.
Thank you,
It was
Nora.
very
Nice
fun.
meeting you. Bye, Dottie.
Talk to you later. Come on, sweetie pie.
Maybe we'll see you tonight or tomorrow.
I hope so.
The convention.
All right.
What up, Amish?
What's your name?
I'm Nancy,
Where are you from?
Calgary,
What are you doing here
She's my neighbor. She lives down in Calgary.
in Salt Lake City?
Young Living Essential Oils.
How long you been doing Young Living?
2011. Since 2011.
7 years.
Yeah, it's 7 years now.
Oh, shit. So this was actually filmed in 2018. Okay.
What's your rank?
Silver.
Nice.
Yes,
Congratulations.
thank you.
How many kids do you have?
None.
No kids?
No.
That's-
Dogs.
Well, how many
Cats.
dogs do you have and cats?
1 dog and 2 cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is a formula that we're figuring out. How many kids you have equates to your rank in Young Living. The more kids you have, the higher your rank, right?
Yes, true.
So dogs
Yeah.
and cats, that's what you're working with.
Yes, animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So what's your favorite oil?
Palo Santo.
Why?
It helps with
Be
anxiety,
compliant. Be
stress.
compliant.
That would
Wow. Run that back.
Be
anxiety,
compliant. Be
stress.
compliant.
Helps with anxiety and stress. Be compliant. Be compliant. Insane. So if that's what he's telling her as a guy who sold his company to Young Living, and he obviously knows the game, as it were, and he has to tell her be compliant on camera, and she has to like stop and rephrase it. What do you think is going on behind closed doors or in private Zoom meetings?
That would
Mood. It helps with mood.
It helps with mood. Yes.
Why do you have to say mood? Because mood is not a scientifically quantifiable thing. I mean, you could say serotonin, dopamine, etc. Those things affect your mood, but it's a vague enough thing to say that you wouldn't actually get in trouble for saying it. But if you say it helps with stress, helps with anxiety, and now you're getting more specific, and it's a compliance issue. Insane. Silver 3-figure super earner plus.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's it. Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
You're welcome.
Did you video that?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you don't have my permission to use that.
What's your name?
My name is Susie. I'm Cindy.
Cindy and Susie. You guys have an act.
We do.
Where are you from?
I'm from Alabama,
Where?
outside Mobile Bay in Daphne, Alabama.
Daphne, Alabama.
Michigan,
Where?
outside Detroit.
Yeah, since it was a non-cash acquisition, I'm guessing that they gave him stock in the company and allowed him to still like make money off selling his books and speaking at conventions and things of that nature. I'm guessing that he still has some hand in Young Living.
What city?
Attica. It's a little tiny town.
Attica.
Yes.
So,
what's your street address?
You're both at the Young Living Convention.
We are. We're addicts.
Addicts?
We're addicts.
How long have you been in Young Living?
7.5 years.
What rank are you?
Gold.
Nice. Congratulations.
Dun, 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 dun.
How long?
10 years.
What's your rank?
Soon to be diamond. No, I'm platinum currently.
That's very nice.
Yes.
Jesus.
How many children do you have?
5.
5?
I have 3 and 4 grandchildren.
Well, so you've both proven the theory that we're out to prove, that your rank in Young Living is directly tied to how many children you have.
Whoa.
So she's a platinum because she has 5 kids, and you're a gold because you have 3.
So that means I have to have more children to get to gold and
Either
diamonds.
that or dogs and cats.
How about grandbabies?
Grandbabies count too.
Okay, then I'm ranking up to diamond because I'm on my way to have my 6th grandbaby.
There you go. So, but you want to think Royal Crown Diamond.
Absolutely.
Which you need to be in like the 20s and 30s.
I'm going to start working on that.
There you go. So what's your favorite oil?
I think I'm going to say Valor.
Why?
It's good for Superman too, isn't it?
It is. Why do you like it?
I like it because it's just balancing. It just gives me courage to face the day.
Balancing gives me courage to face the day. Again, very compliant, very compliant.
You're so compliant.
Yes.
What's your favorite oil?
I can't say that I really have a favorite oil, but I'm going to tell you abundance is right up there on the top.
Why?
Because I want to bless people abundantly, as well as my family and myself.
Beautiful.
Imagine somebody actually pitching these oils to you, going, it gives you courage and helps you face the day. How? That's what I would literally say. How? How are you going to do that? How?
Thank you, ladies. You're welcome. Good. I love it.
I'm Super MLM Man!
Yeah, the number of kids thing is weird that he's leaning into it so hard. Wow, great comment here from Dave Vaughn. Shout out to Dave Vaughn here in the comments. Dave says, this is deeply upsetting and terrifying. That poor young man. The playfulness of this video is truly insidious. 4 years at the bottom, paying tons of money, have tons of kids? Oh, Utah. I know you have a book to sell, but you also have a truth to tell, and sadly, this is far from that. Streets of Salt Lake. You only show footage of people positive about Young Living, just mentioning the man who had a problem and poking fun at him. Fucking disgusting. Wow. I'm looking at some comments on his other video here. The statements that he's expressed are... Damn, bro. I have one more Super MLM Man video that we gotta watch. I'm sorry, it's mandatory. We gotta do it. I'm not sure if this one he's in Hawaii, so I don't think he's actually in the costume in this one. And I haven't seen this one yet. Let's see, is Dave in the comments on here? Well, this video did good for him. 9K views in 9 years. Let's go. Wow. We need a compliant drop. You lose your job and Super MLM Man gets you. They're so rich, but sit outside a cafe with no purchase. Hilarious. Fuck over your grandkids, folks. Wow. Died from cringe. Blew my eardrum out. Just spit my Jack Daniels and Coke. Oh, man. This is so whack. I would like dog poop at the guys that invest. All right, let's continue. Here we go. By the way, once we're done with this Super MLM Man video, actually, you know what? Maybe now would be a good time to take a break from this, because Richard Brooke. What is it? Richard Bliss Brooke. Wow, they misspelled his name in the title of this one. They capitalized the I in his name by mistake. Richard Bliss Brooke also has an interview with none other than the late, great Bob Proctor. Let's check that out.
This is an interview intending to educate and inspire the audience about the business model of network marketing. Please keep in mind that although we love and appreciate the income option of network marketing, most people that try to be successful,
can I have your number? Be compliant.
Give up. Just because some of us have become successful does not mean you will. In fact, you probably won't. But you could.
Sounds
It's up
great.
to you.
Sounds like a great opportunity.
If you're watching this, you're either involved in network marketing or someone asked you to just take a look. And if you're like most people, you either really don't understand network marketing or you're pretty sure you do and you don't want to be involved. We get that. Most of us really didn't understand it, or to the degree we did, we didn't want to participate either. I personally looked at it for 3 weeks before I saw what others were seeing. Curiosity has always been one of my advantages in life. And if you're curious enough to watch this video, you may see what some of us see. I sought out Bob Proctor to interview him on what he knew about network marketing. Bob is not in the profession, but he's coached hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs, many of whom are very successful network marketers. Bob Proctor is one of the most impactful success coaches on the planet. He was featured in The Secret, the landmark movie seen by over 100 million people worldwide. Bob is the author of the class.
He also promoted Vima, Isogenics, and I Am Academy, and he died last year. He also had the Proctor Gallagher Institute, where you could pay him tens of thousands of dollars for him to teach you how to think the right way and how to manifest and attract abundance, as well as a bunch of other pseudoscience. And thankfully, for any of his potential victims going forward, he passed away last year. And it's one of those things where I know you're not supposed to speak ill of the dead. However, at the same time, sometimes people are shitty, and them being dead doesn't change that. So I'm not going to lie in favor of Bob Proctor's reputation just because he's dead. I was talking shit about him when he was alive as well. So,
Classic bestseller, You Were Born Rich, and producer of dozens of transformational courses that have produced countless millionaires from all walks of life. Let's jump into Bob's studio in Toronto, Canada, and see what he has to say.
I've had an interesting life. Up until I was 26, I was struggling. I was a kid that wouldn't listen to anybody, and I struggled. And I dropped out of school after a couple of months high school. I think they asked me to leave.
I can tell this is Bob Proctor, like near the end of his life, based on how he sounds. I wonder what year this is actually from here. Hold on. Does it say? It doesn't say.
And I just took any job I could get. So I worked in factories, and then I went into the Navy. And I was...
Scott Johnson, is that you?
Sitting in a fire hall in a suburb of Toronto when a man gave me this book. This is Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, was Bob Proctor's Bible, literally. He carried it with him everywhere. He has this old, tattered up copy that I suppose is supposed to make it look more authentic, the fact that he carries around this old, dusty copy. But there are several videos on YouTube that talk about the true history of Napoleon Hill and how he himself was not a credible source and how he lied about many of the experiences he had in his life. He had a history of being a scammer, history of arrests, and the whole premise of the book, Think and Grow Rich, was debunked by several historians, as well as I believe it was Napoleon Hill's own estate denied the fact that he had ever even met Andrew Carnegie. And the whole premise of Think and Grow Rich is that Napoleon Hill met Andrew Carnegie, who was the richest man in America at that time. And Andrew Carnegie tasked him with going out and interviewing all the wealthiest people so that he could put this book together as like a compendium of knowledge so that the book could teach people about how to become wealthy. Apparently, they never even met. So that is the Bible by which Bob Proctor ran his entire operation. So something to keep in mind.
I was struggling. He gave me the book, and he said, if you'll do exactly what I tell you, you can have anything you want. My life changed just like that. My income went from $4,000 a year to over $1 million a year in a relatively short period of time. And I did it cleaning offices, washing floors. If you know how to earn money, money will never bother you.
Yeah, if he wanted to live, he should have manifested life. So true.
Most people don't know how to earn it. School doesn't teach us. Anyway, I knew where the money was. But one day I thought, I'm not being very responsible. And I started to think, how the heck did this happen? I wanted to find out, why did I change? How did I change? How did this happen?
When's the first time somebody ever maybe tried to interest you in being a distributor or told you about the model?
Hello, Canada's Hitler. I don't know if I'd go that far, but that sucks that he was Canadian. And he's a Toronto Six man from the same place as Drake. Giving it a bad name for real.
I can remember it very clearly, Richard. It was around 1961, maybe early 62. He was a distributor with Amway.
Wow.
I can even remember him standing on Bayview Avenue in Toronto, attempting to explain this to me with no pen and pad, nothing. He did not understand it, I know that. I think one of the problems in network marketing today is that the average person is not explaining it properly. If they were explaining it properly, I think a lot more people would grab it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right.
And would fall in love with it. Because it offers what people really want in life. I think they want freedom of time. They want freedom of money. They want to have the money to do the things they want to do, and they have to have the time to do it.
I think the fact that Bob Proctor was able to keep the script exactly the same throughout his entire life and never went to jail, never really got in trouble, was able to live a life of wealth and excess from scamming people and spewing completely unsubstantiated pseudoscience nonsense is a real shame. And he was almost 100 years old when he died. Born 1934, died 2022. How fucking old is that? I gotta do the math. 2022 minus 1934. 88 years old. God damn. He got to live a long life. And that's a real shame to me. That's really unfortunate. But I believe his son, Brian, continues to run the Proctor Gallagher Institute. So I'm sure he'll step into his dad's shoes anyways. Are they filming this in Marco's study? Yeah. Does Richard look like he's having an allergic reaction? And Paz, great comment. If I do exactly what to tell you. What? If you do exactly what I tell you. Yeah, that sounds like freedom. I hear all of these shitheads say this. Great point. It's such an oxymoron, right? If you want to be free, do everything I say without question. Makes sense.
And so that they can live the life they dream about. There's not many people live that way. They're in the minority for sure.
What is it about network marketing compared to like getting in the industrial cleaning business or even getting in the seminar and program business, the writing books business, or any other business that might be appealing to the masses as a way for them to build wealth?
I thought the answer first was get another office to clean. Because I got one office, I get $30 a month. Then I got...
Yes, totally. I agree with a comment here from NPAZ. If there's a hell, he'll have eternal torment. All good. If there is a hell, Bob Proctor has his own office.
Got another $165 a month. So I'm up to an extra $100 a month. That was right at the start. And so I thought the answer was get another office to clean. I was exhausted. But I knew I was doing something wrong. And it was like a little voice in my head said, if you can't clean all of them, don't clean any of them. So I got all dressed up and I got other people cleaning offices. I had them cleaning offices in different places in the city, and then in another city, and another city, and another city. So I had multiple sources of income. I had thousands of people out there working, and I was getting a piece of the action from all of them. But they weren't.
Right.
That's the difference in network marketing. Every person in network marketing would be in the position I was in, owning that cleaning company. Now, I've never thought of this that way before until you brought that up. But that's exactly what it was.
So each one of them would have the opportunity to build a team of people that were cleaning offices, but they didn't have that opportunity.
You can have your own organization. And the crazy part about it is, if I bring you into my organization and you go and bring Betty in, and Betty brings Harry in, Betty and Harry are in my organization too because they come through you.
Literally a pyramid scheme. All good.
What do you think they're missing? What is it about network marketing they don't understand?
I think it's a belief factor.
A belief factory means nothing.
I think they look at the person upline as something going for them they don't have going for themselves. This is pretty true in everything. I believe you can, but I can't. They're extras in somebody else's movie, really. But I think it's changing, and it's changing dramatically, because it's becoming much more sophisticated. It's a profession today.
You were in some gold there, talking about the big epiphany, the breakthrough you had in the cleaning business was, instead of trying to clean all the offices yourself, you went to people and said, you want to learn how to pay your mortgage, you want to buy a new car, I'll show you how. And you recruited them into the cleaning business.
That's exactly what I did.
And that's how you grew to a global company. I'm a distributor in network marketing. And the biggest challenge that I see, Bob, with distributors is they love the product so much, and the product's so tangible, it's so easy to talk about, that they try to clean all the offices themselves. Versus that the piece that I want you to drill down on is that piece where you saw yourself as having an opportunity you could share with other people. And the way you shared it was by asking them what they wanted. You'd make a really good network marketer.
I think I would. I know very well I would.
And tell me some other things about network marketing that you find inspiring or advantageous.
You can start on whatever basis you want. That's the beautiful part. We talked about me in the cleaning business, owning my own cleaning business and having all kinds of cleaners because I couldn't do it all, so I couldn't do it. I decided I wouldn't do any of it. I'd be the same as a network marketer. He has a whole organization. He can't do it all. Has them all doing some of it.
It's one of the beautiful things about the model that, like the way I explain it to people, is on a scale of 1 to 10, I could be a 3 or a 4 in my leadership, my influence, my motivation, my belief, all of those things. But I could end up with somebody on my team that's a 7 or an 8 or a 9 or a 10, and they go build this explosive group, this big, that's all on my team. You don't benefit from that in your business model, but in network marketing, we call it the tipping point. When you get 200 or 300 people on your team, the odds are at least 1 or 2 of them, they're better than you.
Oh, without question. Listen, there's so much opportunity in network marketing. If a person's looking at this, they've got to get their ego out of the way. They've got to ask, what's more important? What I think of my position, what I think other people think of my position, or is the way I'm living more important? Because it offers such a phenomenal way of life. I think the only reason people don't do it is because they're misguided. They don't understand. And they don't really get the proper message. When they get the proper message, away they go.
What's the spiritual connection between I'm somebody that I'm looking at network marketing because something's missing in my life. I found network marketing, but I'm not yet doing it. I'm not building a team.
Well,
what's the spiritual connection that might pop it for me?
Well, I think what we've got to understand, it's spirit that makes us all the same. I don't care if you're black, white, male, female, tall, short, fat, thin. I don't care if you come from Africa or from Allentown, Pennsylvania. It really doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what your culture is, what your background is. Spirit is 100% evenly present all places at the same time. We are all spiritual expressions. We've been blessed with talent and abilities and faculties beyond the scope of our imagination. We haven't even scratched what we're capable of doing. I believe that network marketing as a profession helps people understand that better, helps bring that to the surface,
Saying so much of nothing. By the way, there was a video I watched of Alex Morton. It was an interview with Alex Morton. Now, you guys know, in my opinion, Alex Morton is the Red Skull. You know, the villain from Marvel and Captain America, the Red Skull. In my personal opinion, in terms of this current generation's most negatively impactful scammers who have affected and harmed the most people, and who I project is going to hurt the most people because of his age being relatively young, Alex Morton is number one, in my opinion. There's a lot of fierce competition. You know, David Emo ETA probably is on that top 10 list, but Alex Morton, I would say, is number one. And it should be no surprise to any of you that Bob Proctor was like Alex Morton's Jesus. He was like a role model to Alex, and they had several videos together, and of course both of them went from promoting Vima to promoting I Am Academy. There's an interview where Alex Morton is talking about Bob Proctor, and he goes, man, Bob was so amazing. I remember doing a Zoom call with him one time, and he turned his camera around to show out his office. There was a pool there, and he really inspired me because he told me about how if he really got his mindset in the right place, if he really believed to the extent that he knew he would one day be capable of, that he could go out there and walk across that pool, walk on the water. And he's saying this and when Bob said that to me, I was just like, wow, that's so inspiring. You literally can't make this shit up. I'm gonna see if I can find it here. I think it was after Bob Proctor died, so I'm gonna post. But Alex Morton talks about Bob Proctor. Anyways, you might have to just find it. There's so many videos. If you search Alex Morton, Bob Proctor, you'll find so many videos. So I don't know, maybe somebody can find it, but it was really insane. Also, Bob Proctor fits the trend that I have seen among MLM recruiters and people who are in this pseudoscience law of attraction scam business, in that Bob Proctor's credentials prior to being Bob Proctor, the guy who teaches you how to think, were nothing. A cleaner, working in a factory, a mechanic. He was nobody. And to Bob's great fortune, there was no internet when he was young. There's no way for anybody to go back in history and find out what Bob Proctor was really doing in his younger years, because when he came on the scene as being this spiritual guru, he was already an old man. So nobody actually knows where Bob Proctor came from or what he did or what his actual credentials are, if anything. And all we have to go off really is his own accounts. And by his own accounts, he was a cleaner, he worked in a factory, he was a mechanic. Again, these people, Bob Proctor, Bob Johnson, Richard Brooke, Bob Smith, they are nobody. These names mean nothing. These names will be forgotten in history. They are John Doe people. They are nobody special. All they did was scam some people while they were alive and take some money. They didn't take it to the grave. They just were able to enjoy better on earth at the peril of other innocent people who they tricked and lied and duped. That is all it is. That is Bob Proctor's legacy. And I hope that there is an afterlife. I hope that there is some, balancing of the scales that happens to Bob or to his soul. I hope he has to pay for it in some way or another, because he enjoyed a lavish life at the peril of so many people.
help people really take a look at who they are, what and what they're capable of doing.
One of the things you told Kimmy and I when we were here in November, we were talking about your career, which is global impact and really a world-renowned impact that you've had on millions of people in your career. And you do very well financially. And you told us, if you had it to do over again, you might do network marketing.
Oh, I would. If I was to start all over again?
Yeah.
No question about it. That's what I would do. I would be in the same business I'm in now. I'd be in...
That's a real shame to hear. Dave Vaughn says, C. Terry, y'all know who that is, talked about all the frequency lessons he learned from Bob. Definitely sounds like something a mentally ill dude would say on the subway platform. Bob Proctor is Emperor Palpatine? True. Actually true. PhD in making it up. Yep.
Personal development, and I could build a much larger income. Now, I earn a very large income, and I don't want a bigger house. I'm in the house I'll probably die in. I have my own studio. I love it. Money just enables you to extend the good you do far beyond your own presence. I give a lot of money away. And so the more you earn, the more good you can do. Money's an instrument. That's all it is.
Right.
You know, having money isn't going to make you a better person. If you're not a nice person, you become despicable. You know, money makes you more of what you are.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir. You're a huge gift to mankind and
Thank
the
you,
network
Richard.
marketing profession.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you.
Absolutely disgusting. You're a gift to mankind. Can't believe it. All right. Y'all still with me? We have one more MLM Superman video to watch. Or Super MLM Man, rather. Thumbs up the ting and drop a bag if you feel so inclined. Gift a membership if you feel so inclined. I've seen those too, Thomas. Thomas says, I see clips of Bob Proctor doing some inspirational talks on TikTok when he was younger, and no one knows it's some scammer just selling you the dream. I've seen those too. I've seen people share videos of Bob Proctor with like inspirational music behind them, and it's like little bits. The context is important, though. It's like I'm sure there are speeches where if you took a 30-second segment from Hitler's speech and put inspirational music over it and subtitles on the screen and you didn't know who Hitler was, I'm sure there are people who would think, oh, yeah, that's pretty sick. I mean, everyone knows who Hitler is. Everyone recognizes him. So it's not the most solid analogy, but you get my point. You could literally take quotes from any reviled dictator or war criminal, and if you only gave a morsel of the context, you could spin it to look good or bad. So I've definitely seen that, and I think it's a shame. I know exactly the video you're talking about. It's him in the yellow suit. They keep whoever runs his socials keeps reposting. Like, they have posted clips over and over from that same video, like literally hundreds of times. They just keep milking the same video. Peace out, Mars. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Jesus. As you will see again, we have to work to educate people on what network marketing really is. Okay? We repeat, none of the companies mentioned in this video are pyramid schemes. Great. Chris the Hobby Guy music. Austria will return to the Reich. Hilarious.
Hi, this is Super MLM Man on the beach of Waikiki talking to people about
Bust that pussy open on the island of Waikiki.
multi-level marketing. So our first guest this afternoon is Lisa from guess where? Draper, Utah. Lisa, have you ever heard of multi-level marketing?
Yes.
What companies have you heard of?
Oh, the little vitamin store. I can't remember the name. In Utah.
Utah? You ever heard of a company called New Skin?
New Skin.
New Skin.
I've heard of New Skin.
Little company in Provo, Utah. Have you heard of any other network marketing companies or multi-level marketing companies?
No.
Have you ever been involved in one?
No.
What do you think about them?
If you get in on the top, you're pretty good.
If you get in on the top, you're pretty good. So have you ever thought about getting in on the top?
Yes and no.
Yes. Okay, now I'll see you brought more questions. What's the yes and no? What do you mean by yes?
Sure, it'd be fun, but I don't want to take the time.
You don't want to take the time?
It would be a lot of time.
It would be a lot of time. So what do you do for a living?
Do real estate?
Like you sell real estate, or are you a broker?
No, just an agent.
Why didn't he include? Oh no, not this edit. No.
What's your name?
Why didn't he include the rest of the convo? I'm sure he tried to convince her that real estate was the same thing as MLM.
Derek? Derek and Eric.
And Eric.
Really?
Yeah.
You did that so you didn't have to keep as good a track? It's Derek, Eric, and Eric?
Yeah, it's too easy.
It is too easy. Well, my name is Super MLM Man.
Super MLM Man.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make any sense at all. So, Eric, where do you live?
That's true. I will agree with him on that. I'm in Eric's stomach.
We live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
Have you always lived here?
No.
Where from?
New York.
Where?
Bronx.
Super. What brought you here?
What are his superpowers? Holding people verbally hostage, literally.
Military.
Have you ever heard of the marketing business income opportunity called multi-level marketing, network marketing?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever heard of any companies like New Skin, Usana, Shackley, Evolve, Send Out Cards, Legal Shield, Amway, Herbalife, New Skin, any of those kind of companies?
I kind of heard of it before.
Have you ever heard of the marketing term multi-level marketing or network marketing?
No.
So companies like Amway, Shackley, Mary Kay Cosmetics, Tupperware, any of those?
I've heard of those, yeah.
Those guys. Okay, big question for you. Have you ever heard of multi-level marketing or network marketing?
Yes.
What companies come to mind?
Oh, that I don't know.
Guess.
Coffee.
Coffee?
Starbucks.
Starbucks? Starbucks is a network marketing company.
I'd assume so.
Have you ever heard of the marketing business opportunity concept that people call multi-level marketing or network marketing?
No idea.
No. I haven't, no.
No.
Have you ever heard of the business income opportunity model that some people call multi-level marketing or network marketing?
No.
Anybody ever try to recruit you into one of those companies?
No.
Has anybody ever tried to recruit you to be a distributor in one of those companies?
No.
No.
Never. Have you ever heard of a company or any companies like,
What
for
is-
example,
What is the fucking point? He's just asking. Okay, he hasn't actually got to the interviews yet. Okay.
Shackley or Stella and Dot?
Stella and Dot, yes. I used to work for Stella and Dot too.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you do for Stella and Dot?
I was a stylist.
Beautiful. So you were an actual distributor.
Yes.
And how long did you do that?
About a year.
And why did you quit?
I started working at Google.
And that probably took a lot of time and paid better?
Exactly.
Did you have fun as a stylist for Stella and Dot?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And did you make any money?
A little bit. Yeah.
Did you recruit any people?
I did not, unfortunately.
No.
Super MLM Man here. Just got off some of the big surf here on the west side of Waikiki, south side of Waikiki. So we're interviewing this gentleman from Switzerland, right? And what is your name?
Pascal.
Pascal. And Pascal, are you here on vacation?
Yeah, I'm here for studying, so for me it's half vacation, half studying. I'm in the EF school to learn English.
Oh, EF school to learn English?
Yeah, to learn English.
Your English is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. My teacher says something else, but thank you.
Well, tell him I know about English. Have you ever heard?
Wow. The beautiful irony. Yeah, your English is pretty good, but tell them I know about English.
Of a business opportunity, an income opportunity called multi-level marketing or network marketing?
No, not really.
If there was an opportunity where you could work part-time 10 or 15 hours a week for
Pascal's MLM wager
4 years, and then make enough money in that 4 years to retire, if you wanted to, for the rest of your life. Would that have any interest at all to you if it was true?
I think no, because I like to work. So for me, I will miss something when I get too much money or too much, yeah, I don't know. I have to work. So this is why I search a job that's more like a hobby. So I go there for my 8 to 10 hours.
Pascal's wager is living as though God exists, because the admission that God doesn't exist, or the knowing that God doesn't exist, is not worth dying and then finding out that God exists and you go to hell because of it. That's Pascal's wager. So Pascal's MLM wager would be believing that there is such a thing as a legitimate MLM company, because the psychological toll that it can take on you when you realize this is actually the greatest scam and cult that has ever been perpetrated in human history, and the biggest is too much to bear. That's Pascal's MLM wager.
It's a day, and it's okay.
Have you ever heard of multi-level marketing or network marketing?
Yeah, basically, there you go, Benjamin. But what if you never tried and then passed away? There you go.
No. I've heard of network marketing.
So have you ever been recruited by any of those companies to sell for them?
No.
Nobody's ever tried to recruit you?
Well, yeah, they tried to recruit, but I didn't do it.
What did they say to try to recruit you?
I would tell you about the benefits and money and working part-time to make a full-time pay.
And did you like the way they recruited you?
No.
So did you think they were telling you the truth?
No.
And has anybody ever tried to recruit you, Faye?
Yes, for Mary Kay.
Mary Kay tried to recruit you. And why did you say no?
Well, I wasn't interested in pushing a product that I didn't really believe in.
So did you ever try Mary Kay?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I really didn't try the product.
And is that the only company that's ever tried to recruit you?
Dude, this guy is soft as butter. Why does he never try to push back?
It's not the only company that's trying to recruit me, but for one reason why I don't like pushy people. I don't want them to push it off on me. I think I'm going to push it back off on the consumer.
Am I less threatening down here?
Wow, so creepy that this clip starts with him saying, "Am I less threatening down here?" I really do wonder what happened during the part that they edited out before this, before he was down on his knee. Did they tell him he was too threatening? I mean, in my opinion, this guy's whole demeanor and the way he, especially with women, makes me very uncomfortable. And if I was a woman and he came up to me and was talking to me the way he's been talking to them, and like not giving personal space the way he should be, in my opinion, I would definitely feel threatened and uncomfortable.
Am I less threatening down here?
No. No. Real shit.
What did I just get myself into?
Just a couple of questions. What is your name?
The truth? Can I get a dentist card instead of the Starbucks?
Yes.
Nancy.
Nancy and?
Kelly.
And where are you from?
Canada. Yep. Canada.
Where in Canada?
Calgary. Cold. Yep.
Calgary. What do you do for a living?
Flight attendant.
For who?
Are we allowed to say that?
It doesn't matter. You're a flight. Are you both flight attendants?
Yeah.
Can I stand up now? Yeah. Oh, thank you.
No trivia.
No, this is not trivia. It's not trivia. I'm not going to.
Did the old black lady tell him to back off? How did I miss that?
Okay.
No, I really didn't try the product.
And is that the only company that's ever tried to recruit you?
It's not the only company that's trying to recruit me, but for one reason why I don't like pushy people. I don't want them to push it off on me. I think I'm going to push it back off on the consumer.
Am I less?
Yep.
Oh, this. So here's the question. Have you ever heard of multi-level marketing or network marketing companies, opportunities?
Yes.
Any companies come to mind?
Primerica Financial Services.
Not me working on the biggest documentary I've ever worked on for the past 6 months about Primerica, coming soon.
Well, that just rolled right off your tongue, young lady. How do you know so much about Primerica Financial Services?
Also, yes, and Paz, there is such a thing as the MLM face. I call it the MLM dead eyes. It is that empty copy-paste expression that they all have that sort of is like the lights are on but nobody's home, because these people are so disconnected from actual thought. It's just mindset and belief and repeating, you know, monkey see, monkey do.
Because my family members work there.
They work there. They work there.
Yes.
In the office?
Yes.
So have you heard of any other companies besides Primerica?
No.
That's the only network marketing company you've ever heard?
It's more like Amway, and I don't know any other ones.
Do you know any of them?
Nope.
So what do you think about companies like Primerica and Amway?
Well, I think people are successful if they want to be, but you got to be passionate about it. You got to want to do it, or you won't succeed. Help. I'm scared.
Damn, the subtle cues. Help, I'm scared, and holding her hand. Crazy.
You're right about that. So has anybody ever tried to recruit you into those companies?
Yes.
And what did they say to try to recruit you?
Do you want to make money and never have to work ever again and support your family and like be financially free and live the dream?
Ronald, mwah, beautiful question. And it goes so perfectly with what this woman is quoting as the pitch she got for trying to be pitched Primerica. Ronald says, you only have to work 10 to 15 hours a week, but then if you don't become very successful and rich, it's because you only work 10 to 15 hours a week and didn't go full time, so it's your fault. Exactly how they treat you.
Did you believe them?
A little bit.
And did you like the way they tried to recruit you?
No.
What didn't you like about it?
I felt violated.
Like how?
Like how? Like this?
Dishonored?
Uninterested.
You weren't interested or they weren't interested in you?
Probably both.
So, do you think you'd ever, in your wildest imagination, consider joining a company like that?
I don't know. Why? Are you?
Maybe. No, I'm not. I promise. I'll give you 100 Starbucks cards if I'm.
Is this like a survey?
It is a survey.
Are you trying to get rid of market? Is this like? Are you trying to get rid of multi-level marketing?
No, we are not trying to get rid of them. Actually, we are all multi-level marketing companies like Primerica and Amway and 2,000 other companies. We're different companies, though. We're not all in the same company. And we're trying to raise our colleagues' level of awareness about how they try to recruit people is violating them.
Feel violated. I don't know. I think it's just like you just don't know the person, and then all of a sudden they want to change your life and just rush right in, and you're like, whoa, let's take a step back. Let's think about this for a minute.
Have you ever told them that? Hey, take a step back. Let's think about this for a minute.
I don't remember.
Are you tired of this interview?
Well, we're going to happy hour now.
Is happy hour more important than this interview?
Well, like, not more important. I can always come back.
Oh yeah, you're gonna come back? What's your hotel room number? I'll be back later. Ugh, this guy gives me the ick and I'm not even a fucking girl.
Thank you so much. You two were awesome.
Ugh. What is this?
Keith, where are you from? Edmonton, Alberta.
Oh, Edmonton, my boy. Keith is from where I'm from. What up, Keith? Pull up on me then. Pull up on me then, Keith.
Edmonton. I'm from Coeur d'Alene. Nice to meet you.
I've been to Coeur d'Alene too.
Beautiful spot, isn't it? Hey, so we have a couple of questions for you today. What do you do for a living?
I'm an engineering technologist for the city of Edmonton.
An engineering technologist? What exactly is that?
I design roads and plan future roadways and subdivisions.
Oh, you suck, bro.
Beautiful. Now, this is a transition to a totally different subject.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of multi-level marketing or network marketing?
I've heard of it, yes.
So when I say that term, do any companies come to mind?
It's your interview.
Let me think here. Amway.
Amway. Okay, so now we're in the right domain. Any other companies besides Amway?
I think Usana does that too. I'm not sure.
Usana does do that.
I feel like this whole series that Richard is embarking on here, this man on the street, super MLM man thing, is kind of clever, actually. It's like he's getting actual feedback from people in the public about MLM, almost so that he can gauge what the sentiment is and then adjust based on that. To me, that is just deception. Oh, people have this very true stigma about, well, it's not a stigma if it's true. People have this very real perception about how it's a scam. How do I come up with the next thing to say, the clever sounding logical fallacy or false equivocation analogy to further trick them so that they don't rely on those things? And I think that's all this is, because unless he's editing it out, why are we not seeing him push back and try to explain why it's so good, you know?
So you're being candid. Stay with candid.
Okay.
How do you feel about how those companies do business?
I don't know. It's kind of, some people like it and some people do well. It's not really for me. But hey, if it works for some people, that's great.
Have you ever been approached by any of those companies to be a distributor?
Yes.
Did you like the way they approached you?
Great point, Daisy. Richard said he wasn't in MLM. I think maybe he's saying he wasn't in Primerica, but yeah, he said he wasn't in MLM, then 5 seconds later contradicted himself by saying they were all in MLM. I mean, there you go. The first instinct of these people is to lie.
Well, kind of, you know, you kind of feel, no, you feel pressured because it's kind of usually your buddies, eh? And they're into this.
Oh, no, not the one guy from Edmonton perpetuating the Canadian, stereotypes? Damn it.
You kind of feel, no, you feel pressured because it's kind of usually your buddies, eh? And they're into this, and then they try to do it, and they figure, well, because they're your buddies, they're going to get you to do it.
So
you kind of feel like, oh, I don't want to say no to my buddy, so you might feel inclined to help them out just because it's your friend.
Have you ever been inclined to help your buddies out?
Not that much, no.
Thank you, Keith. Beautiful.
Be more blunt. You hate those kind of companies.
Ah, Keith!
You hate those kind of companies?
Oh, she exposed him. Yeah, I would be uncomfortable too. Keith was just trying to say what he needed to say to get away from the convo and like appease this dude, because I can only imagine if I was Keith standing next to Richard as he's interviewing me, and Richard's like staring down my fucking peering into the windows of my soul with his microphone to tell me about multi-level marketing, and you can tell he's obviously a fucking fan of it. There's probably some indicator that he's super MLM man. Man.
Well, it's like,
I guess he's mellowed as he's
no, it's like some of them are pretty, like Usana is a good product.
Yeah.
It's a good product. I just kind of resent the way the multi-levels, just buy it and sell it. And if it's a good product, it'll sell itself, right?
So you don't like being recruited?
That's it. You nailed it on the head there. I guess it's why would you do something to someone else that you don't like done to you, kind of a thing.
Good point.
What is this edit?
What do you guys do in the military?
I'm a mortarman, infantry. So.
You like shoot mortars at people?
Yes, I do.
Is that fun?
Somewhat.
What do you do, CJ?
I'm a Black Hawk crew chief.
Say Black. A what?
What do you do, CJ?
I'm a Black Hawk crew chief.
Black Hawk crew chief. Okay. I literally thought he said Black Cock Coochie. I'm going to just roll past that.
It's fun stuff.
Booyah.
Booyah. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Tag me.
Oh. Have you guys ever heard of multi-level marketing, network marketing, business, or income opportunities?
Yes, I have. Network marketing.
Not really, no.
Okay, I'm going to stick with him for a second. What companies come to mind?
For network marketing, I've heard of people like Vima, and there's another one, I forget the name, but yeah.
Vima. Do you know what Vima sells?
Nutrition, energy.
Yeah, energy drink. So have you ever bought any Vima products?
I've tried some.
Did you like them?
They're all right, not bad.
Did you ever sign up to sell them?
No.
Anybody ever try to get you to sign up to sell them?
Yes.
What did they say to you to try to get you to sell them?
They talked about the business structure, how many opportunities that you could have if you decided to go through with it. Promotions, cars, stuff like that. So.
Any of that appeal to you?
Somewhat, but I'm a little skeptical.
You didn't believe them? What would they have had to done to convince you that they were being honest about the opportunity?
Show up with something, show me some money or something.
Yeah, pretty reasonable. How much do you make?
Show you the money. Show you the money. If you could, now I'm not talking about you whether you believe me, okay? Just assume that you believe me, but I'm not asking you to. I don't. Just assume you do.
Yeah, I'm a totally impartial third party who has no stake in how this industry does.
If you could do something for about 10 or 15 hours a week.
Be compliant. Be compliant. That's what I want to say to him right now. Be compliant. What's the average earnings in Young Living? Don't let me pull it up. Young Living income disclosure. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I found it. Oh, no, they have it available on the web. Young Living Essential Oils Income Disclosure Statement 2022. Oh, no. What? 10 or 15 hours? What were you saying, Richard? Let's check this out. All brand partners. Okay, here we go. Percentage of all brand partners. The lowest income was $0. The average income, wow, $276 was the average. Some people, the average for people who are Royal Crown Diamond is 1.6 million, and the average for people who are associate, $3. The average for all people in the company, $276. And does it say how many people are in each of these ranks? Months to achieve this rank. Okay. Wow, 123 months, so 10 years. Almost 10 years. Wow. Note that the income paid to U.S. brand partners summarized in this disclosure represents potential gross income and does not include costs or expenses incurred by a brand partner in the operation or promotion of their business. So, I mean, among those are product purchases, advertising, promotional expenses, product samples, training, rent, travel, phone and internet costs, or any other miscellaneous expenses. So the average was $276. Annual income, meaning for the whole year, $276 before costs. So let's go back and see what Richard here is saying about if you could just work 10 hours a week.
Do something for about 10 or 15 hours a week for about 4 years, keeping in mind that 4 years is going to come anyway. And at the end of that 4 years, you're making $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month for the rest of your life, whether you work or not. You understand the concept? If you believed that was possible, would that interest you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Interest you, CJ?
Oh yeah.
So is that worth 30 minutes of your time to read a book about it?
Would be, yeah.
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay, we're going to give you a book, and that's the grand prize of tonight. Read it or not,
Wow.
up to you. When you get done with the book, you can email one of these people here and tell them what you thought. No pressure, just possibility. Right on. Pleasure meeting you guys.
Cringe.
Honor, too.
So cringe.
Grateful for your service.
What is this? What is this edit? Another one. Okay. Put it in there too. Why not? Till next time. Insane. Fucking insane. That was also uploaded 9 years ago in 2014. What's his most recent shit? Eight months ago. Okay. Did he die or what's going on? Yeah, that's true. The average is misleading. Let me pull that up again. Young Living Income Disclosure. The median, we have to look at, and the fact that they even included that is crazy. So the median income for the associate rank, and mind you, 89% of all associates were in this rank. So 89% of all people's median income was $0. So there you go. 7.6% had a median income of $206 before expenses. So these first two ranks equal 96.6% of the total people in the company, and all of them are losing money. Senior Star adds another 2%, so we would be now at 99.7%, and their median income was $1,278. For sure, in the course of a year, they would also be losing money from expenses. So just from this table, we can see that 99.6% of people in Young Living, we can reasonably assume that they lost money. And then here we are. We're only at the third rank, Senior Star, and then we get to the fourth rank called Executive. And only at the fourth rank, mind you, there's still 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6 more ranks to go. And by the fourth rank, you have already whittled the total number of all brand partners down to 0.9%. Less than 0.1% are in the Platinum, Diamond, Crown, and Royal Crown Diamond ranks. Look at how crazy the drop-off was between Associate and Star, and then Star and Senior Star. Like, by the time we get to Royal Crown Diamond, it's probably closer to 0.000 something. Let's see what their median income was. 1.4 million. Wow. Oh, and then this is important too. Here in this this blurb in the corner here says, brand partner ranks may change. These percentages are based on individual brand partners' highest achieved ranks during the calendar year. Brand partners are defined as any U.S. blah, 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 blah. So brand partners who do not make at least one product purchased in the prior 12 months have their brand partner account converted into a customer account per the agreement. So there are even more people that this chart doesn't account for who just simply hadn't made a purchase within the past 12 months. So they got transferred to a customer rather than a brand partner account. And this is only showing this chart only shows the highest achieved ranks earned during the year. 2, these incomes are categorized based on the highest achieved rank individual brand partners earned throughout the entire year and may contain income earned at a lower rank. So it's a generously presented income disclosure statement. Incredible. I'm going to download that actually. Insane. Wow. Senior super shooting star diamond, right? Let me see what y'all are saying here. Average is misleading. They earn peanuts. It's worse. You could eat peanuts. True. $22 a month isn't good money? Yeah. I'd use that as toilet paper. Preying on young military members. Gross. Yeah. We did this interview because we heard you were giving out Starbucks gift cards. WTF. Oh, what up? Just call me Joe. How do they pay bills? Debt. Credit card debt. Don't you guys remember my first episode of Multi-Level Misery with Eli? She said her and her husband racked up $100,000 in debt because of pursuing their Primerica dreams. Yeah, it's just debt. You can just sign up for more credit cards. That's how you keep paying for shit. or they have spouses who support them, yeah, or family, or they have another job, something. No pressure, just possibility. I think you got that backwards. Bars. Yeah, no possibility, just pressure. Quoting Ming, they don't care if they're losing money. They like friends and fun events. Yeah, insane. A generous and abysmal earnings claim. Wow. Well, that was absolutely mind-numbing and exhausting. But we did it. We made it through.
Marco. That's haram.
Wow. We really did it. Oh, I gotta turn this up.
Winky, your little mini inch winky.
This one's gotta get turned up. Also?
Marco.
No, that one's good, actually. Hold on, let me see something.
Marco. Play it some more, Marco.
Thumbs up the king.
I gotta make sure these volumes are all good on these. Marco, go spruce up. That's haram.
Marco, go spruce up.
So funny. Well, we did it, y'all. I'm gonna, what do you think? Should I chop the best moments of that stream down into their own video and release a pyramid portrait on Richard Bliss Brooks? I think that could be a fun series where each episode is a sort of overview on a different MLM pusher, guru, recruiter, you name it. It also lowers the, well, I don't know if it actually does lower the potential for me getting sued. I just feel like I'm less likely to be sued by an individual than a full-on company. So those are the deep dives, Everybody says, well, the first four comments say yep, so I'll just do it. Ignacio, culo! So true. Nice. I need to see Chris the Hobby Guy's new video. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Although Chris the Hobby Guy did call me on Wednesday to say, Marco, the smoke is so bad. The air quality is so bad. And Lisa was on the phone. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But, yeah. Ming Ming Super Fry Flying Diamond Royal Blue. So true. All right, well, that's all I got for today. But how gross when he asks how when the woman said she felt violated, right? Like if a woman says she felt violated, just leave her alone, bro. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Gotta hear the mini inch, please.
Winky, your little mini inch winky.
There you go. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate you guys. And the new... Let's watch some Mufti. The new video is Pondaway. I'll have to do an OG Goon stream and Paz and Snowy on the second channel. Maybe on Sunday. That could be fun. Nah, I'm not going to do it on here, Snowy. But we will do it. Put that on the list for the next second channel stream. So yeah, I'll chop this into a video. The new big video is coming. It's almost done. I removed a bunch of stuff from it yesterday because I'm trying to get the runtime down. I shortened the script from 14,000 words down to 10,000 words. And I was able to remove, I think, 3 minutes so far of footage from the stuff that I'm reacting to so far. So hopefully the whole video will be under 1 hour. That's my hope. Yeah, okay. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace.
Let's go.
I will be on. I will send you that script. All right. Peace out.